What's up, everyone? It's me, CN.TSUKAIMA, and welcome to CN.Figures, Figures in Your House. And for this tour review, we're going to look at the Storm Collectibles Injustice Gods Among Us action figure, Bane. I've been wanting to get this guy since 2018 because that was the time that this bad boy was released. And you can see him inside his window box looking all great. And we get a picture of him right here in the front side. There's the name of the game and also the name of the character. DC right there in Storm Collectibles. And we also get in both sides. In the top, in the bottom, and also in this side. And this side has a picture of the figure. And this side you can see the name of the game along with the name of the character. And we also get it right here in the back side. And there's a lot of pictures of the figure. Alright, so enough chatting. Let's take him out. If you guys want to get this guy, you can get him right now at Big Bad Toy Store. So please, guys, check out that website right now. Also, today's my birthday, guys. So if you want to wish me a happy birthday, do it in the comments, alright? And here's the figure out of his box, and he looks so awesome. And I'm so happy that Storm Collectibles made a figure out of this character because I want a Bane figure from the Injustice game, and now we finally got him. Man, this guy's so freaking huge. He has a bunch of sick detail on this figure that I really like. And this is my third Storm Collectibles figure review I'm doing here in my channel. And I think that this guy and Goro they stand the exact same height, but we'll see later on. Okay, so now let's get on with his accessories that he comes with. For this figure, it doesn't come with not a lot of accessories. He only comes with 2 pairs of extra hands. Storm Collectibles should give this guy a little bit more, like a knife or a gun. But each of these hands came out pretty good, because each one of them has some detail around the knuckles. And those are the spikes. You guys can see it. And they done a pretty good job on the spikes, knuckles. It does has a little bit of gray color and a little bit of brown color. And also it's not that pointy. And inside of each hand has this detail on it. You guys can see it with some little bit of brown color. So I think these are grabbing hands. And I think these are open hands. But they look so good. Alright, so now let's get back with the figure. And here's Bane again. And this guy is one of my favorite villains in the Batman series. And I cannot wait for the Storm Collectibles Batman and the Aeres. I'm so dying for those figures to come out. And I do have one small complaining about this figure, and that is green tubes. They look good, and especially I do like that nice green color that he has. But sometimes it just gets in the way of the guy's articulation. And I do like the great work they done here on his mask. So let's get on with that first. The white part is all sculpted. Same thing for his red color eyes that he has on his mask. Right here in the bottom, you can see some detail. And right in front of his face has some gray color. The whole mask is black. And you can see right there in the top has some detail right there. But take a good look at this around his neck. Look at those muscles with some veins popping out. And they done a pretty good job on his torso. Look at that nice work. Especially they add this light color on it. And same thing right there on his belt. And you can see more silver color right there. And also they added this detail on it. I think these are his grenades. But let's take a good look around his back of his belt. More sculpted and more light color pink with some light color blue. I like this part. And more sculpting around there. Man, look at those veins. They look so disgusting, but I like it. And each of his shoulders, they had this detail on it. It also has a little bit of tiny sculpted with some little bit of silver color on it. But his gloves has some spikes, and each one with some brown color, with some buckles sculpted with some gray color in each one. And around his fist, you can see some gloves, a little bit of wrinkles of the glove, and more knuckle spikes. And you can see his knuckles right there. And his knuckles, well, not the knuckles, but around the fingers, You can see has some veins coming out, but black. Let me see this one. Yep, also this one. And his pants also has a little bit of pants wrinkles around it, and also in the back of his legs. And I do like they added this little detail, the silver color all around in each of his legs. More spikes but around the knee pads, and more spikes around his shoes, and more sculpting here, but it's brown, and I like it. And his back of his neck, it does shows more muscle sculpting, because he even shows his spine right there. And I do like they added this little circle right there in the top. And they added these tiny black pieces all around the tubes. And you can see it right here is light green, a little bit dark green right there in the bottom. Oh, I forgot to show you this detail part. And more dark colored green right there around his shoulders. Maybe because of his shirt right there. That's the reason they mix it. Light colored green right there in the back of his head. And dark colored green right there in the bottom of his leg. And you can see they added this little detail for the tubes. And, oh yeah, I almost forgot that. And each of his legs has this exact same detail, just like it right there in the top of his head. And I think that this is the best figure that Storm Collectibles ever made. Which one's your favorite from the Injustice line? Let me know, guys. Now let's get on with his articulations, but I think it's gonna be a little bit tricky because, like I said, that these tubes, it just gets in the way of this figure's articulation. Okay, you can move his head side to side, but not a complete rotation. You can move his arm back and front in each one. It has some butterfly joint. You can open his arms this much, and has some bites that swivel in each one of his arms. Double jointed in a both of his elbows, some wrist articulation and some bibit. Oop, it popped out. There we go. And not a lot of torso articulation, but you can move it around it, back and forth, and a little bit of waist articulation. He doesn't open his legs this much. He can kick a little bit from the front and a little bit from the back. But we still get some double jointed in the knees and a little bit of ankle articulation. Who's ready for some comparing size? But first, let's see how tall this figure stands. He stands around, whoa, just exactly 9.5 inches tall. And here he is with my Storm Collectibles Goro, and I think Goro's a little bit taller than Bane. And you can see that I just took out Goro's ponytail because not gonna count. And here he is with my NECA figure Dutch, and you can see that Bane is taller than him. And here he is with my Ferrimora Solad Thanos. And there you have it, guys. And boy, this guy is so freaking sick. I do like the detail he added on his arms. I know those veins look kind of disgusting, but I like it. Especially, I do like the spikes he added around his knuckles. So I think this is the best figure from the line of the Injustice. I'm very happy that we got a figure from this guy. Alright guys, so it's all for today. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, leave a like. If you want to share this video, go ahead, be my guest, comment, but remember, do not leave any offensive comments or saying bad words. Especially do not leave any links on inappropriate website pages. Those type of comments are not allowed. If you do that, your comment will be removed from this video. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my toy hunts and more of my toy reviews. And also, like I said, today is my birthday, guys. So you want to wish me a happy birthday, do it in the comments. Alright, take care and be safe and have a great time. This is CN.TSUKAIMA and Bane, and we're out in line. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Please follow my Facebook page, CN.Figures. Follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.